today we are going to introduce a new topic, okay? But it's still in numbers. Are we together?
Yeah.
This is going to be our strad, okay? And our substrad is going to be writing numbers or else expressing numbers. Sorry. Expressing numbers in standard form. Expressing numbers in standard. Expressing numbers in standard form. In standard form. Are we together?
Yes.
Yeah. So today we are going to discuss about on how to express numbers in standard form. Before we go to that, it's good to understand what is this standard form. Are we together? Standard form, it is writing numbers in decimal forms. A number which is equal to 1 but less than 10. Are we together? A number which is either equal to 1 or less than 10. That is how you write numbers in standard what? Form. And then you write in the powers of 10 times 10 into power n. N is going to be the number of times that you are supposed to adjust that number to be in decimal forms to be equal to 1 or less than what? 10. That is how you write standard form. Are we together? We are going to have some examples for you to understand better. So we are going to have some examples. For example, let's say you are given a number like, for example, so a standard form is a number which is, for example, A times 10 into power n. Are we together? This n can either be a negative, can it be positive, or what?
Negative.
Or negative. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So we are going to have an example here. For example, you are given a number like 198.6. 198 point what? 0.6. Are we together? And then you are told, write that number into standard what? Into standard form. I have told you to write a number into standard form. That number should be equal to 1 or less than what? 10. So that number, like for example, 198.6, we are supposed to move this decimal up to here so that this can be 1 point. Are we together?
Yeah.
A standard, you can never write a standard form like 0 point. That one will not be a standard form. A number should be 1 point, 2 point, up to 9.999. Are we together? It cannot even be 10. It should be less than 10, but greater than 1 or equal to what? To 1. Are we together? So now in this one, we are going to write it in terms of A times n into power, times 10 into power n. Are we together? How do you do this? For this one, for it to be in terms of a number which is 1 or less, greater than 1 but less than 10, it's going to insert decimal here. Are we together? Which is going to be 1, 2. So you come and say it is going to be 1. So when this 10 will nini hapa. So as I said, we are going to count the number of decimals here so that we can write that number in standard form. So it's going to be 1, 2. Thereby you are going to put 0.986 times 10 into power what? Because we have moved down many times. Let's go. 1, 2. So it's going to be into power 2. Are we together?
Yeah.
That is writing numbers in standard what? Form. There is nothing easy like writing numbers in standard form. The only thing you are supposed to understand is that a number to be in standard form, it must be equal to 1, greater than 1, but less than 10. That is how you write numbers in standard what? In standard form. I can give you another example for you to understand better. For example, let's assume example 2, you are given a number like this. For example, you are given 563,000 and then 200. Are we together? And you are supposed to write that number in standard what? In standard form. For that number to be in standard form, you have to move decimal until you get to a number which is equal to 1, greater than 1 but less than 10. Are we together? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Is it greater or less? We continue. 4, 5. Now this is going to be 5 points. Is it okay with that? Yeah. Because 5 is more than 1 but less than 10. So we are going to insert our decimal here. So it's going to be 5.632. The zeros at that point has no issue. Then you are going to say times what? 10 into power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into power what? 5. Are we together? Are we going together? Now, are you understanding where you were going wrong? That is just how you write into standard form. You write that number, you make sure it is less than 10 but greater than 1 or equal to 1. Even when you write 1.0, this one is a standard form because it is 1. Are we together? So a standard form can be equal to 1, greater than 1 or but less than 10. Less than 10. Are we together? Yes. Tuko pamoja? Yes. So the most important thing you need in this one, it is the instructions. The instructions that you should follow while writing the numbers in standard what? In standard form. This is now writing whole numbers. I could have just write here whole numbers. I'm going to show you, okay, again, how to write numbers in standard form when it is in decimal form. Are we together? Yes. This is now not in decimal form, whereby you start with the 0. Like, for example, where you start with the 0 point, how you can change it back into standard what? Into standard form. But when you start with a whole number, this is how you are supposed to do with it, whereby the power is going to be positive. Are we together? Whereby the power is going to be positive. I have told you the power n here can be either positive or negative. It will depend on which number you given and how are you changing it into standard what? Standard form. Can we give another example? So another example 3. Example 3. So, for example, let's say you have been given the one in this form. 0.7403. Are we together? That number you also write it to be less than 10, equal to 1, or greater than what? 1. In this one, now you see here, we have started with the 0 point. It has not started with our whole number. Are we together? So we are going to move on our right. Are we together? So we are going to insert 1 here, which is going to be what? 7.403 times 10 into power what? It is going to be -1. Are we together? Because now it started with the 0 point, we are moving this way. So in number line, this is the same as using number line. Going this way, going this way. Are we together? So it's going to be negative what? -1. Are we together? Tuko pamoja? Yeah. Okay? It's just you make that number to be this one, the first number. It should be a whole number, but equal to 1, less than 10, and greater than what? Either greater than 1. Are we together? Now, are you good with the standard form? Okay, let's write the instructions here. For now to write the standard what? Standard form. Instructions. For example, when you write a times 10 to power n, are we together? This a, it should be equal to 1. Are we together? Or greater than 1, but less than what?
10.
less than 10. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes.
Or less than what?
10.
10. And then in this one, you see this n.
Mm.
N, it should be a positive or a negative what? It can be either a positive or a negative integer. Are we together? Yeah. That one you should not. You should not on that. Sawa sawa. So those are the instructions that you should follow when doing what? When changing number into standard form. Kindly do this one for me. Do this one for me. Express into standard what? Standard form. That one. Okay? Yes, do that one, we'll mark it.